Before I get started with this, I want to say this. I won't be bullshit comments. You're getting blocked, and so I don't give a fuck who you are. If I deem your comment as bullshit, I'm blocking your ass. Like I don't care. Like I'm just being honest with you. I don't care who you are. I don't give a fuck about your subs. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I ain't never. I was one about that to begin with. If you ain't over here on some grown man shit on my fucking life, I will block your ass. And I ain't playing. And I swear, bro. I bullshit you not. Now, before I get started with what this video is really about, I want to give a shout out to make sure my address ain't on this one. Some motherfuckers be tripping. Give a shout out to Dart Lucian. I got it. They wanting, let me crack it. Shout out to Dart Lucian 88. Always hooks me up. Always gets that quality. So let me see. Let's see what's ooh. Ooh. Damn, Dart. And of course, Dart got to hit you with the Mitchell and Ness. If you ever get a Dart get, trust me, it's Mitchell and Ness. Hold up. No bootleg either. He always hooks me up. Oh, okay, Dart. Goddamn, boy. And the shit runs big too, and I ain't that big no more. But shit, I wear the fuck out of this. Shout out to Dart. Got that quality Mitchell and Ness. Oh, you see the logo? Whew. Yes, sir. All right. Shout out to Dart Lucian 88. I appreciate it. That is fly as fuck. Definitely finna wear that. Yeah. Oh man, Darth always come through. Always. Nigga, we know where Mitchell and Ness is. Listen, let me tell you something. You fucking Oreo troll. I'm gonna be honest with you, dog. You need to go talk to the Giants. Don't come over here with the bullshit. I swear. Where are you hiding? Your black whitewashed ass. I will dump you so fast off this shit. Like honestly, this ain't the time for your fucking white boy isms. Like I ain't playing with you, dog. Like seriously, I'm not playing right now. This is a serious video. This is an absolute. This is probably one of the most serious videos I ever made. And I swear, where you hiding? If you come over here with that fucking Oreo cookie bullshit, fucking fake ass knowledge of yours and that trolling shit, I will dump your fucking Carlton Banks dumb ass, bro. I will dump you fast. You need to take your fucking black white ass the fuck on somewhere for real. I will dump your double stuffed Oreo cookie. I'm only black by color, bitch ass nigga. I swear you better take your shit stained eagle fucking whitewashed ass the fuck on. This is a serious ass video. This is not no playing TTC nonsense video. This is probably one of the most serious videos I ever made. I'm dead ass serious. I'm tired of it. I can't even really talk about the game as much as I want to talk about the Cowboys game. I can't, man. And I'm disappointed. I kind of touched on this. Shout out to DJ Crown. Shout out to DJ Crown J. I touched on this and I've been on this for a while. And I'm gonna say this too. Hold up. I want you to see this. All Cowboy fans need to be supporting their quarterback. And this ain't got nothing to do with football. I'm disappointed in a lot of Cowboy fans. I seen somebody on Twitter say, "Oh, we should be happy with the win." That's like finding $100 bill and unhappy and not being happy because you found $100. Listen, let me tell you something. I'm happy that the Cowboys are winning. I'm happy that the Cowboys are first place in the NFC East. I am fucking compared to what we went through last year. Oh, I fucking love this shit. But there is a problem here. There's a major problem, and ain't nobody talking about it. And this is the thing that's really making me so upset is because there is something wrong with Dak Prescott. But here's the problem that I got with everybody who's touched on the subject. Everyone who's touched on the subject, the first things they go to is stats, the calf injury during the overtime win against the Patriots. I'm so sick of hearing about this calf injury shit. This has been a problem for a while. So I'm gonna run you through a timeline of when I knew something was wrong. Dak Prescott suffered, and I want you to listen to me when I say this. Dak Prescott suffered his first major injury last year. First major injury. On top of his brother committing suicide. People forget that Dak Prescott battled alcoholism. Dak Prescott ain't got no problem on the field. You think he got a problem with Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup, Ezekiel Elliott, the offensive line, stacks, racks, yaks, INTs, TDs, win-loss records? How would you feel if you picked up your phone? If you picked up your phone and it said breaking news, Dak Prescott, the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, killed himself. How would you feel? That's Dak Prescott. Yeah, and his mom died of cancer too. But seriously, that's what I'm saying. It's an off the field issue Dak Prescott is going through. And unfortunately, Dak Prescott, it won't come out till after the season. But as a man who have battled depression before in his life, deal with people who battle depression. I mean, closely deal with people who battle depression. 2 friends committed suicide. 1 friend I stopped from committing suicide. It's just obvious where this you can focus. There are so many people that we've seen. Chris Farley, Robin Williams. There's been so many people that we see. Yeah, his grandma recently died too. There are a lot of people that we have seen put on the best, strongest faces to confront adversity. You understand what I'm saying? Dak Prescott probably ain't got nothing to do with on the field. Dak Prescott problem is in. I'm going to tell you, Eric Middleton, don't come over here with that. You need to shut the fuck up and listen. And if you can't shut the fuck up and listen, I don't want your delusion right now. I need you to. Oh, I told you in that comment. Open your fucking. Shut your mouth and open your ears. Don't start twiddling on the goddamn shit. There's a Mark Holmes, Law Nation, Vox Lombardi, and all them other dudes. If you want to go over there and be delusional, over here you need to shut up and listen. Dak Prescott is battling depression. You can see it. Dak Prescott had what is it? Faith, fight, finish. He has a group. He's always talked about depression. He's talked about battling depression. He's talked about all this shit, and I cannot believe people don't see it. Everyone's talking about a number, but don't see that Dak Prescott is battling motherfucking depression. Dak Prescott is going through some shit that could end up taking his own fucking life. I don't know what it is, but I've been around it a lot to see. You can see it it's in his eyes, and this man is doing his job to the best of his goddamn ability. But we don't. Dak Prescott is a millionaire. He's got all the endorsements. He's got this. He's got the big home. He's got the beautiful girl. All that shit. But when that man is sitting alone without Zeke and all this other shit around him, trust me, this man is on the verge of killing himself. You can see it. He's going through a bad case of depression. Dak Prescott needs help. When Dak went down with the calf injury, this is the part of the organization that I hate. Because instead of someone seeing this and Dak, after what we see with Cooper Rush with the Minnesota Vikings, I honestly in my heart thought that they were going to give Dak a few more games to just get it right. Go get help. Get a good therapist. Get a therapist you want. This is the fucking problem that I have with this goddamn team. Is just I love the Cowboys. And I think we all got it wrong. We need to stop looking at a stat or, oh, he's not. I'm telling you, it had nothing to do with the pick six at Washington. It had nothing to do with his game. It was like, this man is in. Listen, my brother killed himself. I'm going through the first devastating injury in my career. Bang, 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 bang. And you ain't got time to solve all these problems. He's a grown man. He's a mature man. Exactly. Bruh, listen, there it is right there. I was just going to get to that eventually. Facts. This is bigger than football. This is bigger than football, and it's scary. It is absolutely scary because I'm like, why don't nobody see this shit? Listen, I was over there with fifth quarter Cowboys, and yeah, I was like, I really started thinking about it. Shout out to fifth quarter Cowboys. Shout out to Cowboys Corner. Shout out to Travis Frederick Company. Shout out to Duke Bothers. my baby brother Kentastic in here. Listen, man, it's been going on for a while. It's been going on for a fucking while. And it's like, am I the only? I've been like, what's wrong with Dak? And I've been saying, what's wrong with Dak since I want to say maybe since 2019. So everything ain't got to do with performance on the field. These guys put shoes, socks, shirts, pants, shit, piss, like us, regardless of if it's in a $3 million house or a $3 house. And it's like, why don't no one else see this shit? Why does no one else see it? Because he can't solve all his listen, we all men, we're grown ass men. We want to fucking solve our fucking problems. We all do. You know how many people I'm telling you, one of my close dearest friends love him to death till this day. Man, I'm trying not to get emotional talking about this shit because I'm telling you, I sat in a room and listened at this boy. He played a Betty White song. I know y'all probably know who Betty White is. Tonight is tonight. He played this song, I'm telling you, for like 9 hours, had a 357. And I had to sit there with him and convince him every day. I mean, every hour, pardon me, every hour, every minute. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Man, look, it ain't worth it. Longest conversation I ever had in my life. It ain't worth it. 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 And when I had walked away, when his mom came home and he calmed down and I took the gun and I walked away, man, I broke down. Like, I'm dead serious. My thing with Dak is, I personally believe, I don't know if this is true, but I personally believe it is a depression thing. That's what I believe. And it's not a field thing. It is not a field thing. Not at all. Excuse me just a second. Like I said, I will block your ass. I'm not playing. Come on this motherfucker right now while I'm trying to be real about shit and trolling and doing that dumb shit. Listen, man, over here, I don't play these. Those games are dead. I'm going to say this one more motherfucking time. This is not a TTC over here no more. If you come over here with that bullshit, bro, you're done. You're done. Like, forget it. You're done. Like, I don't give a fuck no more. I'm serious. And I appreciate a lot of y'all being honest. Listen, bro, I'm a man. I went through it. I've went through it. I've battled depression, dark, fucking, horrible depression. Dak Prescott is just getting hit with so much tragedy, trials, and tribulations. And I'm not a spiritual man like that. I'm not. But people who know me personally know what I've been through in the last 3 years. And I see it. And it breaks my heart. It absolutely breaks my heart. Seriously. It's bad. It's absolutely bad. It's bigger than football. It's bigger than football. Hold on just a second. I'm telling you, I'm not playing. Y'all think it's a game, boy. I'm quick with it. You will get blocked. Give another example. You're not getting unblocked. I don't give a fuck. You're not getting unblocked. That's real shit. Exactly. And I appreciate the people being honest. It is real. And I wish people would stop. Why is Dak Prescott in a slump? Okay, Dak Prescott's in a slump because how good is your mind? How can you focus on fucking football when you're really battling some dark shit that could honestly kill you? We hear about it all the time. All the fucking time, man. And I'm just like, why is it no one, why haven't no one mentioned this about our quarterback? Why am I the only person seeing this shit? I mean, seriously, you don't have to be a content creator to even just turn on your smartphone, turn on your shit, and just tell the fucking truth. I don't want to see that. I'm done with football. Listen, if Dak Prescott ended up taking this, like, I'm out. I'm done. I can't deal with that. I can't. I don't want to see a young. And one thing, and I know, and I want to say this too. And this ain't got nothing to do, but I want everybody to understand something. Within the Black community, within the African American community, and I'm not making this a political thing, but just listen to me when I say this. Within the African American community, there are two things that aren't really talked about. Two things: homosexuality and depression and suicide. Well, depression and suicide. There's three things, and it's always at the last minute of I didn't think nothing was wrong with him. I didn't think nothing was wrong with him. And it happens. Lonzo, you always welcome here. Lonzo, you're the only person I mean, Lonzo Harris is always, it don't matter. I don't know. I think you got a wrench anyway. It's just, I'm I'm concerned. Listen, let's get to the Cowboy talk. We're going to the playoffs. We're going to have a seed. We're going to do all of that. We're going to do all of that. But I don't want to look on my phone or something serious. Look on my phone or turn on the computer and hear my quarterback took his own life. I'm walking away from this shit. Like I can't do that. Like I can't. Like seriously, I love this team. I know some people be like, you're too involved. I don't give a fuck. I'm a lifelong Dallas Cowboy fan. It breaks my heart when I know the Tony Dorsett situation broke my heart. There's a lot of things that we went through. One of the Cowboy cornerbacks, he went to prison because he hit somebody on the freeway. That broke my heart. I see something I see something serious is going on with our quarterback, and it has nothing to do with stats or it's the chemistry. Oh, is the chemistry right with Ezekiel Elliott, Dak Prescott, and Amari Cooper? Yeah. The offensive, he's worked with the offensive line. He knows these dudes. Did we not just watch one of our offensive linemen probably gonna be suspended, definitely gonna get a fine for riding for his boy? Did we not watch our running back that a lot of people don't like with a helmet off, mind you, trying to fight a guy for his quarterback? Now I hope Lyle, Zeke, I hope Dak Prescott. I think that was a moment he needed. Us as fans, we like, yeah, good. I hope Dak Prescott. I hope. And listen, I hate going here with it. I hope that was a moment in God. I hope God did that on purpose so this boy can see. I can trust these brothers. I can trust these guys I call my brothers, where I can talk to them and tell them I'm going through shit. Y'all love me. I love you. I don't want to take my own life. I believe it's deep. I believe Dak Prescott's having problems. I believe Dak Prescott is having some deep emotional off the field problems, and he needs help. I don't give a fuck what they said on ESPN, Fox Sports News, what Mike Fisher said. I don't care about none of that shit. This has got to be some off the field shit. It is definitely got to be some off the field shit. I'm serious. I hope you're not calling me fake. I ain't fake. I ain't fake. Oh, I see where somebody said a lot of Cowboy fans are fake. A lot of Cowboy fans are fake. I'll agree with that. A lot of Cowboy fans, they just do it to do it. No, bro, I'm a life fucking long Dallas Cowboy fan, and in my heart, I've watched this too long. Listen, anyone who know me, who has been watching my content, they know me. Listen, I had a whole. Thank you. I appreciate that, Jeremy. I do. No, not me. But I mean, seriously, anyone who know me know I cannot stand the Washington football team, the Washington Redskins. This was supposed to be my victory lap, bro. I'm not even comfortable enough to make a victory lap. And anyone who know me know, and I'm talking for years. Anyone who know me know this would be the moment. I don't give a damn about the score being 27-20 or what Dak did in the second. I don't care. This would have been the moment to laugh. I can't laugh. I can't. I'm concerned for our quarterback. And let me say this too. Just because he throws for 300 yards and three touchdowns and no interceptions, that don't mean it's cured. Until I hear Dak Prescott go, I'm better. I'm in a better space. I went to get help. That's you got to listen for the key words. I'm not a therapist, but I'm like I said, I've been around it, and this is it's alarming, bro. It's frightening to a lot of fans. It'd be like, "Oh, rest in peace, Dak. We love you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's go get another quarterback." Nah, man. Nah. I'm. Thank you. I appreciate that. The new cheat still my boy, but I'm. It's something that I'll be listening for. I was listening for it at that press conference, And it was just some of the things he was saying. I'm like, man, I'm hurting for him. If you listen closely to Dak, especially if you're a man, color don't matter. If you're a man and you've been battling depression or have ever battled depression, listen to Dak Prescott. Listen, he needs help. He needs help. And I made the mistake on Crown J shit, and I pretty much was kind of bashing him. But then when I really sat back and I just thought about everything that I've been truly thinking about, I'm like, man, our quarterback needs help. And y'all might hate me for this. He can't do it now, but I kind of wish he would have did like Calvin Ridley did and walked away for a minute. I think the best thing I joke and laugh about Calvin Ridley, but at the same time, this probably saved Calvin Ridley's life. If Calvin Ridley would have played through this goddamn shit, Calvin Ridley would probably be dead. Yeah, I joked about it, but at the same time, I'm going, God damn, man, my man needed help. And he's admitted, I needed help. Seriously. You see that, what is it, Zach Stacy, that former running back from the Houston Texans, what this man did to his girlfriend? And what is he saying now? I was battling depression. How many times have we heard this shit? I don't want to see nothing happen. No, to no player. As much as I don't like this team or I don't like that team or I don't give a fuck about. Listen, man, throw all that shit on the shelf. We're human beings, man. Now I don't mean to. This is the kind of video I don't like making because it's like I try not to. I try not to get too personal on here. Like if you know me, you know how I am. But it's just exactly, exactly. He can't walk away. He can't. Not first of all, it's a business. And they're gonna try to tell him, well, they'll tell him things like, well, being on the field, you'll start feeling better. No, man, we don't know. Listen, I'm gonna tell you where Dak's comfort is. We've all seen it if you Dak Prescott fans. His comfort is in fishing. He loves fishing. The dude absolutely loves fucking fishing. And he needs to get in his zone. For him, not for the organization, but for Dak, I'll be glad that when the season is over so he can go get help. The help that he needs, he's not going to be able to get right now. I want my team to do good. I want my team to do great. I want my team to win 6. I want my team to win the NFC East and make a deep playoff run. But more than that, I want Dakota Prescott to go get the help he needs so he don't hurt himself. That's what I want. More than anything. You got to know how to put the fandom on the shelf when you honestly in your heart know when you see a man's in trouble. If I knew Dak Prescott, I swear I'd call him. What do you need? What do you need? If ain't nobody ever asked you, brother, what do you fucking need? Like I said, I try not to get too personal. Eric Middleton, you my boy. You didn't understand. So I'm apologize to Eric because I kind of snapped at him even in this shit. Because everybody think it's about stats. Listen, I'm gonna say this one more time. I want my boy healthy. I want this team to succeed and do good. Listen, bro, let me tell you something. Hold up right quick. I don't mean to switch gears, but I seen something. First things first. Second things second. DISD, we are on the motherfucking map. Okay? South Oak Cliff Golden Bears is playing for a fucking title. 5A state title, bruh. I'm proud. I'm a proud DISD baby. I'm so happy. I'm rooting for South Oak Cliff. I don't give a fuck if it was Carter, Kimball, Booker T. Washington. I don't care. If you DISD, I root for you. That is my neighborhood. I grew up around there. There are some apartments directly across the street. My fucking family still live there till this day. I got family that live in those apartments right there. I'm proud of the city. I wish I could be home for that game. I'm absolutely proud for South Oak Cliff. I'm rooting hard for them. I got my South Oak Cliff shirt ready to roll. It's all about the motherfucking Golden Bears. Bruh, I swear, I'm excited about that shit. Let's get it. I want them. And you know what? I heard about Duncanville. I did. Congrats. Duncanville been going through some shit. And plus, when Duncanville, I lived in Duncanville when Duncanville was great, and then when I came back to Duncanville, oh man, it wasn't the same, bro. It turned into a fucking war zone in Duncanville. But I don't want to. I'm rooting for the city. I'm rooting for the city, man. I love the city. That's home. That is home. I absolutely anything that happens at the home, I root for home. I'm serious. I'm dead serious. Man, he said my hands almost froze. So shit. Uh, Deville, South Oak Cliff, I love y'all. I'm rooting for y'all. Dak Prescott, let's get it. Um, Cowboys, listen, this is the first time in my life I can't gloat about beating Washington. I'm uncomfortable because I see something wrong mentally with my quarterback. I don't give a fuck if it was Romo. I don't give a damn. Look at Ryan Leaf. Look at Ryan Leaf. He was a Cowboy. Look at Tank Johnson. Remember Tank Johnson? We had another dude that was a mental case with us before. Seriously, we had that free agent guy. I used to like him. He turned into an MMA fighter. Like we've had guys. Look at Adam Pac-Man Jones. Look at T.O. Listen, y'all. I don't want nothing to happen to Dak. Dak needs help. Now, I'm not saying he's losing his mind or anything like that, but I think we need to catch it before it gets worse. That's why I wanted to put this out there. This ain't about stats. This ain't about wins and losses. This is about watching a young brother going through something mental. And I really want to say, yeah, Greg Hardy. And Greg Hardy had problems, bro. Like Greg Hardy had problems. And we had a couple of guys that matter of fact, I'm gonna give y'all an example of a guy who had problems. Look at him now. Look at him with help. Look at Randy Gregory. Look at Randy Gregory. We tried with Rolando McClain. We tried, bro. Like we tried with Rolando McClain. Like I can go through it. Like like Demetrius Underwood. There it is. There it is. There it is. Demetrius Underwood. Now you want to talk about somebody who was breaking my heart was him. This man tried to kill himself. Alden Smith. Agreed. Listen, bro, I got an Alden. Let me tell this Alden Smith story right quick. This is a real story with Alden Smith, bro. I swear to God. I met Alden Smith. I was in South Sacramento. And if you know South Sacramento, you understand. I was in South Sacramento and there was this guy, there was like in the middle of this park, I think it was called Gray Davis or Gary Davis Park in South Sac off of 44th Street. This is a true story. Bruh, there was, I mean, like you talking nothing but Samoans and niggas trapping and drinking and chilling and shit. And there was this big ass dude, bruh. Big ass dude on a swing. I'm not playing, bruh. On like in a park, a swing. This big ass dude was just in a swing. And I was wondering why this big ass man was on the swing, bro. And the closer I got, I was like, no, that's all this Smith. And I walked up to him because I was kind of scared. I'm not a person to say it. And dude was just like, this is where I want to be. And he was drunk and fucked up, man. And I was like, damn. And he said some shit about how he wanted to play football. And you should have seen his eyes light up talking about Missouri and talking about the 49ers and how he just want to get back to it, bro. That was some devastating shit. And he kept talking about how depressed he was and how there's no one to talk to. And it was just some sad shit. What up, Matt? Mac Main, check your Twitter DM, Mac Main. Check your Twitter DM. Check your DM. But listen, we hear about it all the time in the National Football League with these men with depression. We hear about it. Color don't matter. And I see some shit. And it's eating at me, bro. It's really eating at me about that. And I believe it ain't football related. I believe it's depression. I believe it's a major depression. I think it's serious depression because it seems like all his problems are just they're just it's a domino effect with problems. If you look at what's been going on in this man's life since he got knocked out on that beach. Everything. And you tell me, your world do collide. Listen, man, $100 million don't make everything right. Listen, it don't make everything right. Josh Gordon, Antonio Brown. Listen, we can go on and on. AB, Antonio Brown, Josh Gordon. We can go on and on. Y'all seen this shit. Lawrence Taylor, Dexter Manley. We can go on and on. Thomas Hollywood Henderson. Oh my God, the great Joe Morris. I love Joe Morris. I'm a huge Joe Morris fan. If you're a New York Giant fan, you know who the fuck I'm talking about. I love Joe Morris. Joe Morris was a cool dude. I had the honor of meeting Joe Morris. Joe Morris is a bad motherfucker, man. And if you ever talk to Joe Morris, I swear, bro, like that dude right there. Wow. And you right, money ain't shit. Junior Seau. I was just going to say, there it is, Junior Seau. Listen, I don't want to see nothing bad happen to him. This is just my opinion. I'm not saying there isn't news. There isn't breaking news. This was not on ESPN. It's if you're a man, and I mean a man, if you're a man and you look at it, you can see it. You can see this shit. And before anything else, I want to just voice my opinion on it. And take all the bullshit out of the window. Everybody know who's here know I love the Cowboys. We ain't gotta go through that shit. I just wanted to get this out. I want my quarterback to get help. Whatever demons is eating at you, I hope you get help. I'm rooting for you. God bless you. And I just want you right. And I'm not talking about right for the Giants game or right for the NFC East or a Super Bowl run. I want you right because when the game is over, when the refs are when you're there is no field and the game you don't have no more time, I want you right for your future. 29 turns to 39, 39 turns to 49, 49 turns to 59 and beyond. And I want to see you right for your future. I don't want to hear about you hurting yourself. That's it. Like I said, this isn't the video I wanted to make, but it's hard for me to even gloat when I see something's wrong, bro. When I see it, and yeah, Mark 2 when you see something's wrong, like I ain't lying. See how y'all naming them? I'm telling you, and you know what? All the names that y'all naming right now, I don't want to hear. I don't want to see Dak Prescott's name on this shit. Seriously. I don't want to come back here and make that video. Because if I make that video, that's the farewell video. I'm not talking that I retire. I'm done, bro. I'm fucking turning the whole channel. I'm deleting the whole channel. I'm out. Like seriously, I will never be another Simus ever again. Unless somebody else takes the name. You can't take the name because I own the name. So it just had to be something else. Fuck Skip Bayless. Fuck Skip Bayless. Fuck his dick riding ass. Fuck him. I hate Skip Bayless more than Shannon Sharp. More than Stephen A. Smith. And I'm not talking Shannon Sharp, the football player. Shannon Sharp sitting in the suit looking like a fucking reject from the Nation of Islam. Fuck him. I mean, fuck. I can't stand Fraud Bayless a bitch. I can't stand him. But I'll come back tomorrow with and for people that was asking about the GOAT thing, I'm still gonna do it. I'm gonna wait till the off season. I'm gonna wait till the off season. Thank you, Bones. I appreciate that. I want to wait till the off season and we're gonna talk about the GOAT thing. But like I said, I can't victory lap, bro. Like I can't. Like I bypassed it. We know who won. We know who won, and it needed to be said. Like seriously, and you know what, bro? I'm gonna tell you something. It was too ready red, man. Y'all better, man. Listen, how many? Listen, this goes back. Listen, that shit killed Devon Eriks. Let's be real here. It killed Devon Eriks. It fucked up Pac-Man Jones. It fucked up a lot. Look what it did to Michael Irvin. Like seriously, look what it did to Michael. Look what it did to Deion Sanders. It made Deion Sanders run to Christ. Like seriously, man. And I hope Parsons got help because remember Parsons had issues too. But I'll get into that later. I just wanted to get this out. I really did. I wanted to get this out, and this was the video. I was hoping somebody else would have made this video because I was thinking some other man caught it. We got us as content creators. We got to stop trying to feed. We got to stop feeding our viewers bullshit. The problem that I've always had with this is just there's been so many people lying on here or clickbaiting or and all of that. Listen, the motherfucker that I am sitting here in front of this shit is the same motherfucker I am off this shit. And I don't give a fuck. You can ask anybody who's ever been around me, they'll tell you, nah, he the same. Ain't no character. Ain't no character. I'm the same motherfucker. I talk that shit here. I talk that shit there. I don't give a fuck. And this needed to be said because there's a lot of people. There's a lot of men, no matter the color, sitting here right now on this day, on December 14th of 2021. They're dealing with depression and they're not talking about it. Our quarterback is one of them. And I believe it in my heart. And anybody that is battling depression, please seek help. Somebody love you. And I mean, I'm dead ass serious. Somebody in your life love you. And if you don't have nobody in your life that love you, please go to it. Don't be man enough to go to a therapist. If you got to go to church, go to church. Find, seek, fucking help, please. And I mean that shit. This ain't a joke. This ain't a troll. Go get help. God bless y'all. Before I get emotional on here, which I don't want to do, shout out to South of Heaven 88, just stepped in. Cowboy Face D Walk 16. My boy Bones is in the building. Much love, Bones. I see Pistol 2-1 to the motherfucking third step through. Listen, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for this shit. It's hard, bruh. I'm telling you, it's hard, hey man. Don't be afraid to say you go to a therapist. Don't be afraid to go get help. It's hard, bruh. It's hard. I'm telling you, I'm speaking from experience. It's hard, but get help because somebody love you, man. And I mean that shit. I'm not joking. And happy holidays. And I know this is not what y'all expected. I know a lot of you are like, wait a minute, whoa, you're not talking shit about the poker holes? Hey man, I don't know him, but I'll help him and I support him. I support my quarterback. I support my quarterback. I love him, bro. And I don't ever want to see nobody hurt themselves. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck how you feel about me. I don't care. I don't ever want to hear nobody hurt themselves. There was a kid that I respected so much in the trash talking circle. I respected that kid so much, and he was one of the best non-black trash talkers ever. We had a great conversation. He was an Atlanta Falcon fan. He was one of the best to just come off with that gift of gab. I love his videos. It broke my heart when I found out about Preston. That fucked me up. Because I had nothing and Preston, God bless him, I miss him so much because we got cool in the later parts. You know what I'm saying? And there was respecting there. And it did. That was one of the reasons I kind of walked away from the TTC because Preston, he was an enigma, the best way to say it. And I love that kid. Like he was special, bro. He was the enforcer for the Atlanta Falcon fan base. I miss Preston. I miss listening to him talk that shit. He was good talking that shit. And I hope somewhere, even D Town, I hope wherever D Town is, I hope he's okay. It'd be great to see him stick his head in sometimes. I could see it in his eyes too. D Town, I seen it in his eyes. Preston, I seen it in his eyes. Preston, it broke my heart. And I don't mean to turn this into a sop fest, but you know, again, if you're going through some shit, please, 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 I beg you, go get help. Now, before I start weeping, I'm going to take off now. Y'all have a good one. Thank y'all for stepping through. I appreciate it. Dak Prescott, I love you. I'm rooting for you. Dallas Cowboys, I know where we stand. I'll get into that tomorrow. Dark Lucian, you are the fucking man. You are the fucking man, bro. You are the man. I appreciate that. Y'all have a good one. I'm gone.